Traders, welcome back to another price action trading lesson. We're looking at S&P 500 mini futures. The time frame is 2000 tick chart, and today's session open with the trend range. In the meantime, what I have to do is I have to follow the short-term trend line rule. And right now, what I can see is that I have a nice uptrend working higher, the first move, correction, and I have a failed second entry short above the exponential moving average 21 bar EMA. The push above EMA is the confirmation that the buyers are back in the market. And why I'm so interested in this? Well, because uptrend needs new high following the trend line rule. So failed second entry short, great trade to start the day with. Uptrend played out with the break new high, and what I can do is I can measure the first leg, the first uptrend, and project potential price target where the market is heading. Measured moves are supportive tools. You don't have to follow them religiously, but it's a good tool to be aware of and learn to work with, because it can give you an idea what the market is doing and where the market is heading. Because once you reach the approximate measure move area, you can expect reversal or pivot if it fits the context, which in this case, it fits the context because you have two legs up and you are at the high of the day key level, which is the resistance of the trend range. I have a second entry long right here. Of course, I cannot really take. Even though it worked in this case, it's better to be patient because you are at the high of the day and the uptrend just played out. It even looks like broad two legs up. The broader it is, the more it's negating any wider channel. So just skip the second entry here, and you can see the measured move was reached very close and market reverse all the way down exactly as you expect, following the trend line rule, following the measured move and following the resistance rule. So this is why we are drawing these key levels. It explains the movement of the market. Now we have nice bearish reversal. So the whole time I'm thinking about second entry short at the EMA, we actually have a second entry short right here, but it's an inside bar and the short-term uptrend is still in play. So I don't really want to take it, although you have very nice resistance here, headed form with better bar, tempting trade due to the resistance, but not really great trade as of right now, even though it worked. Break new low, downtrend played out. And here's important information, because after break new low, you expect some different structure, okay? You have a high low here, you definitely cannot take high low. It doesn't confirm anything. In order for you to switch to bullish trend, you need failed second entry short. But after breaking new low, market keeps trending lower again, and we keep trending lower again. So a smart trader right now is already thinking, hold on, why after break new low, there is significant leg down, and we're most likely heading to the bottom because we are in a big trend range. So you have another second entry short, which more advanced trader, experienced trader can already take, okay? Because we explained after breaking low why it keeps pushing lower. There's probably some wider channel. This is definitely not easy beginner friendly trade, but if you're a more seasoned trader, you have your gut feeling developed, you're working with the EMA and the structure, you know that there's probably some different channel being established as of right now, something like this, for example. So this actually confirms your potential channel, but once again, more advanced trade, and you actually have nice bounces over these lows. Market keeps trending lower. We have potential overshoot, but it's not acting like overshoot. It exceeded the low. So what you can do, just draw something a little bit steeper. For example, something like this. Important thing is right now to work with the EMA and not think about buying, because the main structure is bearish. So I'm thinking about second entry short at the EMA, and market keeps pushing lower, I have a new low, first entry short, second entry short, of course, far from the EMA. Count reset, first entry short. I have a second entry short here, but the signal bar is not that great. Actually, when I was watching this live, the signal bar was much worse. Now, after I reloaded my data at the end of the day, the signal bar is much nicer. My bullish body was like 3 ticks, so this signal bar is actually much better. But because you're going quite sideways here, you can see you're basically not correcting at all, and it's not the strongest bar. It's just better to be patient. Okay, I'm looking for lower high below EMA. Can I get it? No lower high. Downtrend played out with the break, push to new extreme. And you can see that even after new low again, market keeps struggling to break the EMA, and we keep trending lower. So this is my sign, especially after this push phase down, that I can look for even wider spike in a channel pattern, because it doesn't distort the price action. I still basically get a nice spike in a channel pattern. So you can see EMA keeps rejecting prices. You have a second entry short, but right into these lows. I don't think we can take it. Very tempting in hindsight, but when you're watching this live, it's hard to go short in the very bottom of the move. Had there been better second entry short bar, you can actually consider, because now trend line is really holding. You're slowly but surely breaking lower. The key level is completely ignored, so you're getting the information that the sellers are stronger, buyers are not in the market at all. But there is no great signal bar, so I have to skip again. And we have nice strong downtrend working lower, so we're looking for reasons to go short. Actually, very strong push phase working lower. Okay, I have interesting trade here. This is technically just first entry short. You can view it sort of as a one bounce, second bounce, third bounce. So this is triple test, and especially after the bottom dropped here, you can tell how strong the trend is. You can see you can never almost break above the EMA. So I can mark this triple test. I didn't take it personally, but the risk is not this big. You can use double bar entry, and the triple test is decent enough because at this point the trend got really strong. Okay, market is correcting. So right now what's going through my mind is breaking new high for the uptrend and a failed second entry long below EMA, even maybe lower high if it forms really good because the downtrend was so strong. So I'm still thinking about selling. We have a break, push to new high for the uptrend, break, push to new high, and also it looks like visual one leg up, break, second leg up. So I'm not thinking about buying. You have a great long right here, but we're not pattern traders, okay? The bigger pattern in price action takes precedence. Uptrend played out, so I'm only thinking about selling. But I'd like to see some decisive push below EMA, not this chop above the EMA. No trigger here. I actually like drawing a channel that looks like this because I expect new low for the main channel. I get bounces here. I actually have second entry short now. New low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short again. I actually like this trade. Now this trade is a little bit more aggressive because you're shorting directly into these lows. So you can tell this is weak structure of the secondary channel because you don't have that clean spike down through the EMA. You basically have very sideways structure. So this is weaker secondary channel. For this reason, it's an issue when you're selling directly into these lows. I took a risk on this trade. It ended up stopping me out. The reason why I took a risk on this trade simply because there is super high chance that the downtrend is gonna get new low tested, at least some test. Uptrend played out, so even though you're selling to these lows, I risked it just to get the scalp. It didn't work this time, and market eventually is chopping lower. Now I'm gonna widen channel a little bit because it still keeps the structure intact. Something like this, you can see how nicely it fits. Definitely weak channel. So can I sell a bit higher? I have another second entry short, but the signal bar is very weak. New low, first entry short, second entry short. Now this time you have so many bounces off the channel. You really expect prices to go lower, but the bar is so weak. Had there been no tail at the bottom, great trade. With the tail at the bottom, I have to be way more aggressive to take it. And I even have a lower high, which has a great bar, but now the problem is you're selling into these lows. So not ideal. Once again, a little bit more aggressive, but once again, confirmations, EMA keeps holding, the main downtrend is new low. Chances are very high you're gonna push lower, and eventually you did. But you can tell a little bit more aggressive trades because sometimes it may not work, sometimes it may. So these ones are a little bit more aggressive because you're selling a little bit lower. It's a weaker trend. You prefer to get, for example, this bar without a tail. So you're selling much higher, but you have 2 key entry points. Trading is about taking a risk. So that's what we do as traders. We have the edge and we simply take calculated risk. And if we keep taking those trades long enough, we're gonna have higher win rate in the long term. But you have to keep taking advantage of the edge. We cannot really cherry pick. Okay, we have massive overshoot of the secondary channel, not new low. We have massive overshoot. So this is why there is right now strong influx of buyers. Very strong momentum right here. The overshoot is signaling to us that the buyers are gonna step into the market. Stronger pullback. It almost looks like you may reverse, but notice what happens. Market broke back below EMA and reversed all the way down. I have a failed second entry long. It's a tempting trade, but you know, it kind of pushed a little bit too far down. And after such a significant leg up, I don't think I would sell failed second entry long. Although once again, you can see what is happening. Downtrend, one leg, second leg, testing this breakout area, loaded a key level, you broke it, prices came back, tested it, sellers they're holding this price level, and the sharp push below EMA is telling you, okay, now we may get the new low eventually. So if you took this 12 second entry long, way more advanced, but your analysis is not bad. I was on my break, but I don't think I would take it because I would at least want to see clear break new high and then maybe continue. If you have a clear break new high, the reversal pattern is much better. Okay, but I'm going to draw slightly wider channel now because I expect new low to be tested of the bigger channel. I also have a lot of confirmation. So I'm thinking about second entry short at the EMA. Can I get a second entry short? I have a second entry short right here, new low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short. It's actually a triple test as well. One bounce, second bounce, third bounce. It's an inside bar. I actually took this trade, even though it's an inside bar, because it's a triple test, but because I like the fact that two downtrends are expected to get new low tested. So I actually consider this decent trade because I like when two downtrends need to get new low at least tested. And it's also triple test, so every single time you have more reasons, more key entry points to enter, you actually like the trade more because the chances are higher that you're reading this correctly and it's at least going to get the scalp. Always the more reasons you have, the more key entry points, you can trust the trade more. This is why we like double hyperbolic setup. We like confluence multiple key entry points. It worked for decent scalp, actually big scalp. I use deep limit order because it's an inside bar, so I wanted to decrease the risk. So I took 12 ticks here, but it reached way more. I was really expecting new low to be tested. Market reverse up like this. Okay, there's no trade to consider. I can redraw some new channel like this. Break a new high for this channel. So even this channel now played out. And I actually have lower high counting from this high or second entry short if I'm going to count this low. This is not a horrible trade, second entry short. It's actually a decent trade. I'm a little bit worried that we are going away from the channel. It looks like the retest may not be there, but it's a decent bar. If you're going to use some deep limit order, still expect the retest. Not a bad play. Once again, massive scalp was reached, and eventually it's too late. Market is about to close. So this is the overall structure for today. I ended up having one losing trade right here and one winning trade right here, so pretty much break-even day for me. It's a shame that on the way down there weren't easier setups, but overall you can find a few decent trades, especially if you traded earlier today. You have actually a great 12 second entry short here. This one is way too early though. Not a bad price action, just took a long time for us to eventually push lower and get some retest, and we didn't even fully reach it. There were many attempts to reach the new low, but eventually just everyone closed trading because it got too late. So I hope you had a good trade. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna talk to you next time. Good luck in your trading.